Hello again and welcome back to the Card Mat. Right, this is another one you need a spectator for, so I'm just going to have to walk you through it, and it's quite complicated, so you might have to watch this video once or twice, boost my ratings up a bit. You might have to watch it once or twice, right? Unless you pay special attention now. You start off getting the pack shuffled, and you say to your spectator something like, whenever you make a conscious decision, your subconscious also plays a part in it. You mightn't realise it, but every decision you make, your subconscious throws its oar in. So we're going to try and get you to pick a couple of cards now, so your subconscious has got nothing to do with it. So first off, I want you to go through the packet and pick out 4 or 5 cards, your choice, 4 or 5, valued 1 to 9, right? No pairs, just 4 or 5 cards, valued 1 to 9 with no pairs. And in this, your subconscious will play a part. So they'll turn the packet over and they'll look through and they'll go, right, we'll have a 3 of spades. We'll have a 5 of clubs, a 7 of diamonds. 3 of, no, we can't have a 3, we've got a 3. A 6 of hearts and 8 of diamonds, right? So they're going to pick out 5 random cards, right? You don't get to know what these are. You then say to them, just out of curiosity, how many spades have you got? And they'll go, 1. And you ignore that. You're just setting the scene for something you have to say a bit later on. So you ask them how many spades they've got, they'll say 1. You ignore it. You say, how many hearts have you got? And they'll say 1. And again, you ignore that. Plays no part in it at the moment. You're just setting the scene because you're asking the question. You then tell them to give the packet a shuffling up, right? So they've got no idea what order the cards are in, even though subconsciously their brain is putting them into a certain order. You then tell them to look at the cards and write down whatever number they end up with, right? So they'll write down 7, 8, 6, 5 and 3, right? You then tell them to turn the cards back down again and give them another shuffle, right? Just like this. Any old way, just as long as they get the cards mixed up completely and they've got no idea what order they're in, and that'll do. And when they're happy, turn them over and write that number down. So they turn it over and they write down 5, 7, 6, 3, 8, right? You then say, right, we've finished with them cards, get rid of them. So you can lose them into the packet. You then tell them to take the small number away from the big number. So they'll go 8 from 3, you can't do it. So that 5 will become a 4, that 3 will become a 13. 8 from 13 gives you a 5. 3 from 4 gives you 1. 6 from 6 gives you nothing. 7 from 8 gives you 1, and 5 from 7 gives you 2. You then say, if you've got any notes in the answer, ignore them, so cross them out. So they do. You go, right, now, you just generated 4 random cards. They randomly come to, your subconscious had nothing to do with that. So what I want you to do now is go through the packet and take out cards of them values. So they need to find a 2, an ace, and a 5, right? So they go through and they look for any 2 ace, there's an ace, there's an ace, there's a 2, and there's a 5, right? So they got out these cards. Remember before you asked them how many spades and how many hearts they had? Right, now you're asking them how many clubs and diamonds they got, but this time you do remember. You go, how many clubs have you got? And they'll go, none. And how many diamonds have you got? And they'll go, 1. And how many spades have you got? And they'll go, 2. Oh, sorry, no, I already asked you about the spades, didn't I? Ah, little ploy, but you remember the 2. Right, so you now know how many they've got in 3 of the suits, right? So by elimination, you know how many they've got of the other suit, yeah? They've got 4 cards, 1's a diamond, there's no clubs, and there's 2 spades. Therefore, they've got 1 heart, right? Hope that was clear enough how you work out what suit they've got, what all the suits are. You then tell them to give these cards a mixing up any way that they want to. And while they're mixing them up, you're adding that answer that they got up. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, plus 5 is 9, right? That equals 9. If you add a number which equaled more than 10, as in, say you had a number which equaled 13, you then add the 1 to the 3 to get 4, because you need a single digit number, right? So you've added that up and you'll end up with the number of 9. You remember that. You remember 9, and you're also remembering they've got I'll just write this down so don't forget it. 2 spades, no clubs, 1 diamond, and by elimination 1 heart, right? So you know they've got them because they've only got 4 cards, right? 2 spades, no clubs, 1 diamond, 1 heart, and number 9. That's what you're remembering at the moment, right? So they mix them cards up, as you say, and you say, right, take any one of them and leave it facing down. So they put that one facing down on the table. You go, right, now, what cards have you got in your hand? And they'll say, I've got a 2 of diamonds. Well, you only had 1 diamond, so you know that card is not a diamond. I've got the ace of hearts, so you know the heart's gone. And I've got the ace of spades, and you know that's gone, right? So you've got a 2 and a 1 and a 1. As they're saying them out, you add them up, and that equals 4, right? Now you take your 4 from your 9, and you're left with 5. It hasn't wiped the spades out, it's wiped 1 of them out, so you're down to 1 spade. You know they've got 1 spade in the hand, and you now know that it's a 5. Sorry, that card there. It's a spade and it's a 5. And you go, right. Now, although you think all of this was done consciously, your subconscious had nothing to do with it. Your subconscious actually made you leave the 5 of spades on the table. And don't forget, you've not seen any of these cards. And then they flip it over, and lo and behold, it's the 5 of spades. Yeah. Works better on a spectator, believe me. It works better on a spectator. But there you go. As I say, it is a bit complicated. You might have to watch this once or twice. But hopefully you'll enjoy it. Get your head around it, and you'll be laughing. Yeah, you will be. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon with something not so brain taxing.